welcome to Wow Achievements by Ice Lighting. In this video, I'm going to show you me getting gold in the Feralas Ruin Ramble. So this is the Kalimdor Cup, and I'm going to show you standard, advanced, and reverse. So this is the standard. Now this one actually took me a few attempts purely because they're really mean and the ruins have things you have to dive between. So the hardest part of this is the scenery. Basically what you want to be doing for the standard is quite literally boosting whenever boosting is available, and obviously hitting those wind buffs. Now make sure you're heading towards either the middle or the top of these rings. At this part through the woods it's relatively easy. There's a couple of trees that might catch you out, but if you stay on a main straight line towards the rings, you shouldn't have too much of a problem. When you get to this point, you're going up and over, and a couple of times I hit that wall, especially when I first started doing this one because I just couldn't get the timing right on it. But once you're through that area, you're then boosting on down and using the wind buffs all the way down through the woods and then into the ruins. And this is where it becomes tricky, even on standard, because they want you to go through things. And going through things, if you're challenged like me, can sometimes be an issue. So the first one you're going through is this one here. That caught me out a couple of times. This one, and then of course this one. I either didn't make it or did make it and then hit the tree. So there you go, there is my final attempt. Although it shows I got all three, I reset it multiple times because I hit that many things. So on to the advanced. So we're now doing exactly the same thing, but now we have more control with when the vigor is. So in a way it's slightly easier, but in a way it's slightly harder. So what we're doing at the beginning again is we are just boosting. I'm sort of holding back because I know this is a long flat bet and there aren't that many vigor boosts on it. So you can see that I was reserving one for a while. Still reserving one. We've got a hill coming up. I wanted to make sure I wasn't going to struggle with it. So here's the hill, and you can see there are no extra vigors at that point, so I needed that speed that I had from that extra vigor. So coming down into here, I'm going to boost going down. I know there's a boost in the middle. I'm going to use that to get up. So up, then straight down again. Now this bit always feels slow because you've got to turn that corner and you're not got a lot of vigor with you. So making your way down here, boost when you can to try and get the speed back up. Ignore other players. Yes, they might have a better racing line than you, but as long as you're going to make it in the time, it really doesn't matter. Also, we don't know if that person's doing standard, so they might be getting wind buffs as well. So here you're going to be a bit challenged. Make sure you line this up because these are the annoying ones that are going to mess you up. Try and boost when you can see quite clearly. Don't hit that tree, and then there you go. That is the gold. Still did it with a lot of time to spare, so I'm pretty pleased with that one. Now on to the reverse. Now this one took me forever. This was challenging for me, or going backwards. So at the beginning here, I actually found this much easier to navigate these ruins because you're doing it from this angle and not from below. So use your vigor sparingly. It doesn't really matter at this point because you've got a lot of vigors to pick up. So you're going to need it for getting back up the hill. So watch your angles, try and keep a tight line. And then here we're going to start needing those vigors that we stored because otherwise you're not going to have the speed you're going to need coming in here. And you saw that person that tried to overtake. Now they're out of vigor, but I'm still going. Do a skyward ascent up that small staircase. I know it seems silly, but it gives you that boost. Another skyward ascent coming up now gives you a big boost. So you can see here I'm coming down at speed. I've got another vigor, another skyward ascent. That way we're going up rather than just boosting straight, and it just saves time, gives you extra speed, and it makes all the difference. So coming down here, watch for the trees and scenery. This was what would catch me out quite a lot down here. Lampposts and all kinds of silly things, a bridge, anything that just stuck out ever so slightly meant I was going to hit it. I don't know why. But yeah, basically on this last part, as soon as you get a vigor, just boost. Boost, boost, boost. You want to just be making it towards the finish line. And here we go. There is the gold for the reverse. And there it is. So I hope you found this video useful. As always, thanks for watching and subscribe to see what else I'm up to.